Hey everybody, welcome to today's episode on Business for Tomorrow's Tech for Today's Business. Today we are going to be talking everything AI.
I'm super excited. My name is Beau McDougall. I'm broker owner of Next Home People First here in Las Vegas.
And I'm Troyano from Chrome IT and Block Labs.
We are talking about AI, particularly how it's going to help businesses and not take everyone out of business like the world is falling like everyone says it is. As everyone knows, Roman is all things IT, Web3. And I am just the guy trying to keep up. So today we're going to talk about AI. The first introduction I had to AI, like most people probably watching this and most people that will watch this and try to get into AI, was with ChatG. So obviously I use it for all my emails now. That's it makes me sound more professional, more intelligent, and gets my point across more concisely. And I think it's actually better for the consumer.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If you want to get an easy idea across and not bang your head on, on your desk for...
You mean where you write it, delete it, write it, delete it?
Oh my goodness, yeah, long gone are those days. Just tell it what you want to say, how you want to say it, giving you guys some alpha, how I tend to write my emails. 100% of my emails I started out with, and I always ask ChatGPT or Perplexity or any AI that I'm dealing with, I always start off with, I say,
oh, so do I. I want them to think I'm a pretty nice person.
Yeah, so please rewrite this email, sound leader-like, sound empathetic, sound concise, informative, depending on who it is, be a little comfortable, and have a call to action. Spit out what I wanted to write, pure platinum at the end of the day.
Pure platinum. So obviously I use it for emails as well, but as you're probably going to call it, some antiquated system, since ChatGPT was the first of the first, and we're probably 10th degrees away from that. But what are some things that business owners, people that are entrepreneurs, can use ChatGPT for to get their feet wet into AI, besides writing email?
Absolutely, planning.
Okay.
Planning, brainstorming, whiteboarding, planning, executing.
So you can just basically put words in there. Like,
absolutely.
I want to start a business, my passion is X, Y, and Z, give me some ideas for a business.
And I got $1,000 to do it, give me a plan.
Well, and it will actually write you a business plan if you ask it to.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Customizing, I think that's something that we kind of missed with the email introduction, is anything this gives you though, you have to customize it. You got to look at it, you got to read it yourself. It's just not a do it one and done, set and forget it like the rotisserie was back in the 90s, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So giving an example of like a fitness instructor, right? You got a fitness instructor, if he or she is working efficiently in today's day and age, they got a Jane Doe who, wants to lose weight, tone up, but she's got some, shoulder injuries and whatnot. Yep, absolutely, getting older. You're going to want to tell ChatGPT, put in those parameters and have it spit something out for you. But what you need to do is
use your brain and your experience.
Yeah, because you know that person, right? Yep. ChatGPT, Perplexity, whatever you're using, they don't have that. Although it may seem like they have that human factor, they don't have that human factor, and they don't have the talents and treasures that you possess to where you can customize it to your...
that much to make it personalized and...
Correct.
And then they know it's for them. So you keep saying the word perplexity. What is this program that obviously you are a fan of over ChatGPT?
Oh yeah, so ChatGPT, you've heard me say this, Beau. I tell this to a lot of people. If you're using ChatGPT today, not knocking on anybody if you're using it or if you start to use it, but ChatGPT, you're really crawling in the AI space right there.
Okay. It's a good learning platform.
Oh man, without a doubt.
Circle and square hole type thing.
Without a doubt. And if you're using those circle and square holes, not a lot of people are doing that right now. So you're still ahead of the game. Some limitations.
But you could do better.
Always. Some limitations that ChatGPT has is, it's not connected to the internet. It's a couple years behind, and it specifically tells you that. Perplexity, which I'm a huge fan of, it is connected directly to the internet.
Wow, okay.
So you can get really, really funky, right?
Does it do the same stuff as ChatGPT, or does it a little different?
It does the same stuff and more. So your prompts, right? A prompt is what you put into an AI.
What you're asking it to do.
Absolutely. So the prompting, you could be a little bit more, I don't want to say lenient, but you could be a little bit more, how we're conversing right here.
Yeah,
right?
leave the guardrails off a little bit.
Oh, yeah. And so Perplexity, again, connected to the internet. Business owners, if you are not using Perplexity, I've been saying for the past decade or so, if you're making decisions without, utilizing data, you're going to get left behind. Okay. I'm now saying if you are creating plans without using Perplexity, you're going to get left behind.
So it can do the same stuff as ChatGPT. Obviously you've explained that it's real time, it's real internet, but can it look at a picture and describe it unlike ChatGPT? Does it have any of those features that might be a little bit different?
Yeah, so ChatGPT, they have some plugins, if you will, that a lot of companies are enabling you, no different than, you go on, your Google browser, right? And you got a password manager plugin, or you got an Excel plugin, or you got a Grammarly plugin that will,
which I used before ChatGPT.
yeah,
which is still on my computer. But.
Yes. So ChatGPT has that as well, right? You can put plugins to things like Canva, to Excel, to certain databases, and you can say, hey, analyze this database.
Really?
Oh yeah. So Perplexity, same thing, right? Perplexity was built on top of ChatGPT, if you will.
They use ChatGPT as the base, and they kind of grew on it. And
A lot of the AIs that you'll see, stem from ChatGPT and are utilizing ChatGPT as the base, and they're simply just adding their own little flair to it.
The creators of ChatGPT are using ChatGPT as a base, right?
Absolutely.
Like I use OPS now, which is an OpenAI product, which is the owner of ChatGPT, and they can take videos like this, and you guys will see when we put this out. I will cut this down into 10 to 20 small clips that we can then promote on all our social platforms that come from this one video, and I just upload it, and 10, 15 minutes later, I get them back in my email, and they tell me what audiences they're good for, what the likelihood of engagement is with them.
Yep.
And so everything is truly being built on top of ChatGPT. Even the people that created ChatGPT are using it like that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And so what we're seeing nowadays, or in today's day and age, usually with automation, you were seeing your physical workings getting challenged, if you will, right? Now it's the knowledge worker that's getting challenged, right? It's the people who are doing.
Yeah, everyone in the industrial age lost the robot took over for the worker. Now ChatGPT is taking over for the tech worker.
Yeah, for the people who like to, think outside of the box, if you will. One of the things that I'm really not fond of is the whole fact that, people will say, oh, AI is...
I don't think so at all.
I know you don't. What I like to say, and I know you've heard me say this, is the people who do not use AI, those are the people that AI take their jobs.
No, it's going to make people more efficient.
Without a doubt.
It may it'll give you a competitive advantage.
Oh, yeah. Especially right now with how few people, in my opinion, are using it right now. You can almost see the people, tell who are the people who are using it based off of their social media posts, based off of their emails.
I mean, there's certification courses that you can take and become an AI expert.
Absolutely. And, I actually just came across an article just last night that, man, absolutely mind-blowing to me. Pretty soon, sooner rather than later, you're going to have businesses, enterprise, small, medium, large. They're going to have a CAIO, Chief AI Officer.
Well, because they already have what is a chief, the tech guy. The
CTO?
CTO, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, in the business world, I'm telling people, like, hey, if you don't have a CTO, CIO, or a technical leader, pretty soon you're going to have this CAIO here pretty soon. And if you're not...
the guy to hire that guy.
It's kind of going to be a rock and a hard place for you in your business.
Going back to the thought of, it taking over everything, all over business. We had this talk a few years ago, it was during the COVID thing when everyone was going to metaverse and, people were buying property in the metaverse and all this
Great
stuff.
Times.
And, everyone was going to be virtual with their goggles.
Right.
At some point, I'm still going to want to go to the bar and have a beer with my buddy, and sit in my house drinking beer through VR goggles is not the same as that personal connection. So you still have to have that personal connection for business.
Right.
And AI is just going to help you get there faster.
Oh man, it's not only going to hold your hand, but it's going to hold your hand and pull you in gear to enable you to do more in less time.
So we talked about the bigger AI programs. Are there any AI programs that that are coming up that we should know about and be prepared and can help our businesses that much more?
Absolutely. So building on the fact that you need to put that your own flair on it, right? Some people are not educated enough in the AI sense to where they just think, hey, I can just type in XYZ into here. I don't even need to read it. I can just go send it off. And like normal emails, right? If you don't hit that edit button or that check spelling, there's an edit or check spelling.
We all learned the hard way.
Man,
back in the day.
Time and time over again.
But give me a good AI that's coming out. Give me one.
Crazy AI that's coming out, that's already out right now. Parent, you can now pull out your phone, open up an app while your baby is crying, and the AI will tell you why that baby is crying based off of the whatever, vibration.
What if you just have an angry baby that just likes messing with you?
Well, now you'll know because of AI.
That's funny. So there's some of these AI programs we've talked about that where you can dupe your face, you can dupe your voice, you can dupe a program, and basically you can make a whole seminar using 3 different AIs, combine them together, and you don't have to. We shouldn't even be here.
We really shouldn't be doing this right now. And then, take a look at my eyes right now. You might be seeing me look over here. You might be seeing me look over there. With what Beau just described, that I mean, I'm looking over here right now, but that AI will enable
your eye, right?
Yeah, it'll focus your eyes. I could be looking down here the whole time talking to you guys, and it would be making me look just like this to you right now.
Look you dead and square in the face.
We should probably start using that, by the way.
We should. Maybe after this episode we'll use it so they know that we're not messing them yet.
Right.
There's some scary part of AI. We talked about the job loss, which we're both kind of, it's going to make your job better, not worse. Mm-hmm. But there's the deep fakes.
Oh, yeah.
There's the scamming.
Oh, yeah.
We kind of talked on our last episode about the scammer that called
MGM
and was it MGM that got the 10 minutes conversation and got everything?
Yeah, and I don't even think that was AI. That simply was just, social engineering. Somebody did their research. They saw, person XYZ who was part of the help desk on LinkedIn. He had his...
But they could also, maybe they didn't use this, but they get a recording of his voice using a seminar he did somewhere.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's happening... Yeah, it's happening with some, stars out there already. You're having stars and people with high net worth, receiving calls from their kids saying, Mom, Dad, I'm being held hostage, and these guys want, they're going to kill me.
Copious amounts of money.
Oh my goodness, yeah. And so, giving you a little peek into my world in the cybersecurity space, I have clients, enterprise, small, medium, large, to where we're putting in place policies and procedures for entire C-suites and entire leadership, to where there needs to be a code word.
Safe word.
Yeah, exactly.
We talked about before. It's crazy. It's something so basic to beat out the most technically advanced software.
Right. Yes, without a doubt. So yes, fun, scary times in this modern day wild, wild west. Always bullish on it progressing, but definitely cautiously optimistic on where it is and where it's going.
Yeah, so I think for the old school businesses, real estate, CPA firms, plumbers, if you're not finding the efficiencies in your business to use AI, you're already a step behind, and within 6 months you're going to be 8 steps behind, 10 steps behind. I mean, it's advancing that quickly. I'm actually looking at one of those classes on AI in real estate so I can be better prepared for my agents when they have questions, because there's so many plugins that even a tech guy like Roman hasn't researched, because he's not in this sphere where this group of people have found those plugins to make us more efficient, and it just makes me a better broker, makes me a better agent, but then I can give it to my people so that they're not behind.
Absolutely.
Because it's so fast right now.
Man, kind of like TVs, right? Remember back in the day, like TVs for a $1,000 TV, you were getting 50, 60, 70 inches. Now you can get a 70-inch TV for like $300-400.
Oh,
right?
And smart TVs.
Right, and then it comes out and it's not smart after 3 months. And that's this world in AI right now. It's in overdrive, it's in fifth gear, and there are no signs of it slowing down. I'm
so excited for AI. If you guys have any questions about AI, you can always hit up Roman. You can hit me up. I'll probably just make something up or use ChatGPT to answer the question for you. But we are so excited for you guys to be part of this program. If you guys have any ideas or want to pick Roman's brain on a topic that we can discover here, let us know. So.
Absolutely. And if you have any AIs that you guys are using out there that we haven't talked about, or that pop up after we record this, educate us.
Educate us, and we'll check it out. We'll put it up on here and see how it works.
Yeah, next time I think we're going to try to make our eyes, stay right here, so that way I'm not looking over here and kind of look like I'm not caring.
Exactly. So don't forget to like and subscribe all of our channels. We're going to keep this going. We're new at this, so just bear with us, but we'll start using AI to make it look that much better. So thanks so much.
Have a good one, guys.